Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie. For those who don't know me, reviewing Married at First Sight UK Season 8, Episode 11. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. In the previous video, I said Brad is probably going to give some sweet nothings into, what's her name now? Shona's ears. And that's exactly what happened. I don't know why she forgave him so quickly. Maybe she wasn't even mad. Maybe we were mad for her. But yeah, she forgave him, but she also said that she's kind of walking on eggshells when it comes to Brad because she feels like she can't fully express her feelings. He typically shuts them down when she does. So, very problematic, but okay. We also have Nathaniel, who tells Ella that he's more open with other people because it's that thing of sometimes you're more candid with your friends than you are with somebody who you're interested in dating. Okay, I could walk with him on that one. I do get it. I do get it. Sometimes you do have that fear of like, now, if I disclose everything, is it really safe here? But you know, with your friends, you're safe. But also, you've known all these people the same amount of time. Listen, neither here nor there. Let's jump to the couches, okay? Ros and Thomas are first on the couch, and it's very clear that they're at a standstill.
You're not touching. You don't seem particularly connected in sitting here now.
I think we both have big guards up. We both don't want to be hurt.
Do you like each other?
We are in this process together, and I do deeply care for you.
He's humorous, he's kind, he's nice. Like, we actually get on.
Great. This is a good starting point.
At this point, I feel like we're just trying to make fetch happen with this couple. I don't think that there's potential at all. She's wondering if it's a matter of needing more time or if it's just not there. I think it's just not there. And even for Thomas, I think with enough feelings of rejection, especially considering his relationship history, I don't think there's redemption for this couple. Somebody in the comments had said they believe that Roz falsely advertised herself, you know, being that fun, quirky, loud, boisterous woman. She doesn't seem to be that way on the show. I would have to agree. I think they match people obviously based on what you tell them. So if you misrepresent yourself, you know, just, yeah. I'm not seeing the Roz that we saw in her bio video situation. I wonder if we're ever going to see that side of her. Maybe there'll be a chance if she's a little bit more fun and a little bit more like, let's just enjoy each other rather than let me sleep with you to see if I have feelings for you. Like, you know, maybe that's not the way to go. Teren and Porsha. These two have done a complete 180 in their relationship. They even walked in hand. They walked to the couch hand in hand. They just, okay.
Feel different.
You feel
It's
different?
been a good week, a really good week.
Okay.
I say a lot, so when you get them, it kind of makes me kind of weak. I'm like,
It was nice walking in with Terence. It was, yeah, definitely felt like my husband last night.
I would like these two to get back to the lifestyle conversation. It's interesting to me because the US version, in my opinion, has greater stakes. However, people fake the funk a lot more, which is so weird. It's a real marriage in the US. So at the end of it, if you don't want to be together, you actually have to file for divorce, and the show doesn't help you file. It's just y'all two. So in this experiment, I feel like because there isn't a lot to lose, like let's just throw everything at the wall. Let's talk about everything. Let's explore all the options and maybe give ourselves a good chance at seeing if we can make this work on the outside. But they're going to do this whole lovey-dovey, you know, it works for the moment thing. So, all right. Peggy and George are struggling to figure out this whole where kids lie on the priority list in their values task that they had for Confessions Week.
George, doesn't know me enough to say, right, I want children with you, but I just thought if you ever want children or you don't want children.
It is something that I would want with someone that I'm into and falling for. The sex was low, it was at the bottom, but I might be frustrated at times, sexually, not anything else, but that's fine.
Somebody in the comments really had me cackling because I didn't even think about this. They said for somebody who prioritizes kids so highly, why was sex at the bottom? I mean, I guess you're not wrong. Well, there's modern technology and stuff, but biologically, I guess you're not wrong. With Peggy, I feel like she's a digger. Not a gold digger. She's a digger where she looks for things to be wrong. And she kind of admitted that, saying she's waiting for the other shoe to drop. She has this fear that George is not going to be the man that he's presented himself to be so far. So she fears that he's going to leave her, or whatever is going to happen. In my opinion, do I think that that could happen? If there's more to be seen of him, I would be shocked. I think he's shown you everything. The career stuff, how he felt about the sex work, what other shoes could drop? I think all the shoes are on the floor. Ella and Nathaniel are next on the couch. And finally, this man accurately explains what it is that he's having an issue when it comes with Ella, right? He has said earlier the emotional connection is not quite there. The intellectual connection is not there. It seems like she's a teenager and all that stuff. But in this conversation, he relates it to the fact that her identity for the longest time has been transitioning. So now that she is a fully transitioned woman, it's as if she's on this new self-discovery journey. And so she doesn't really know herself. And she admits to that as well.
I need to know everything about being to be in love.
Whatever comes from this scenario, you know that we've got each other, yeah? Like, we have the connection, we need to be deeper.
Like, my whole life has just been about my transition. And sometimes I don't really know who I am.
I think you haven't given each other an opportunity to see each other yet. I think it's all there.
See, now this I can agree with, because remember at the beginning of the season, I had said some people in Discord along with myself were feeling that Ella's whole story was being a transgender woman. However, we don't know much past that. And even Nathaniel was in the comments saying, you guys are observant. So I guess that's what he was referring to. To me, the other stuff was a little bit like, he's gonna find any reason to not want to pursue this relationship. And it's not to say that the reasons are invalid. I just think that he had already made his decision before learning all that he knows about Ella. Going back to this conversation though, I can understand why somebody who came in ready for marriage is frustrated that they're with somebody who is in this new, like, very life-changing time of their life. Is that redundant? Whatever. So yeah, it's tough. Like, I get it. I don't know how long it's been since she has fully transitioned, but it seems like it's a fairly new thing for her. So yeah, there's a lot about herself that she does have to learn. And Nathaniel feels like he's being set back being with somebody who's just so new in this self-discovery journey. I can hear him when it comes to this. Tasha and Paul are next. I love seeing them on my screen.
The week's been good.
Yeah, it's definitely been very good this week.
He says with the biggest smile on his face.
Yes, I'm falling in love with Tasha.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I might be, but I won't. I physically can't say it to him.
How do you feel in this moment?
I feel safe with you.
Nope, you don't have to cover it up. You don't have to cover it up.
Well done.
I love Paul so much. I really do. I hate that they depicted him the way that they did, because he's just so great. He's such a great partner for Tasha. Like, this is really what she needed. Even if it doesn't work out, at least she has seen that genuine love is out there and somebody can be such a good partner for you. She obviously comes from a family that isn't very emotionally expressive. Being with Paul has allowed her to open up a little bit more. However, she is struggling to be expressive on how she really feels about him. She does say she feels safe, which is a step in the right direction. But honestly, even acknowledging that you struggle with expressing emotions is a lot more than what other people can do. So props to her. I see good things for this couple. Arthur is still sick. We don't know with what and for how long, but he did write in a letter saying that he's loving the journey that they're going on and he decides to stay. The focus of Arthur and Laura's storyline on the couch, however, is this whole gold digger situation.
I just think it's really lazy to label a woman a gold digger.
Laura comes across stuck up to me, but it wasn't all my opinion. I've only made the gold digger comment like once.
I still feel as if I haven't seen or heard anything outside of the Chelsea boy comment that would justify calling Laura a gold digger. I'm just not getting that. She also shares that she inherited money from her father who has since passed. And so for somebody to insinuate that she is on the search for more money is insulting to her. I can understand. Yeah, that one would hurt. She directed her energy at Luke, but Luke had a rebuttal saying that, first of all, it was a first impression. And second of all, he wasn't the only one who had it. The group, however, did not back him up. So it wasn't looking great for him. But yeah, like I said in the previous video, it's an opinion of somebody who has admittedly said they don't know you that well. So would I take much stock in it? No. Jay and Luke are next on the couch, and things are just going from strength to strength with them.
Hey.
Hi.
It's like they've been married for 30 years.
I know. I learned to not keep these negative thoughts in my brain. I can be literally my full self around you.
And when you meet someone, it just makes you can be yourself. All I want is that connection with someone. And with Jay, I've got that.
I'm really glad things are going well for them. Like I said, what he did and said towards Laura doesn't actually take away from his capabilities as a husband towards Jay. She needs this kind of man. He is like so supportive, so accepting, so reassuring. He got emotional. I got emotional. I cried twice. I cried for Tasha. I cried for Luke. It just, so good. I love those two couples. Yeah, no, I'm really, really, really happy that Jay and Luke are doing so well, especially because a lot of us were fearing for Jay, but this is literally the perfect match. And then there's Shona and Brad. These two are the last to hit the couch. And if you ask me, this has the potential of becoming, if not already, a very emotionally abusive relationship.
Why? Why are we at the bottom of the list when we are actually saying we love each other?
I'm living in my vessel, so all I need to care about is the way I feel internally. If I allow her to get angry, is she ever going to learn?
Does he preach to you?
I guess, no, I know, innit? I guess you could put it in that.
So asking Shona.
Absolutely.
Do you notice that you're using that sort of language here tonight?
100%. I feel like that's what I want to do.
We're calling this out because these are the kind of patterns that can become dangerous.
Like, let's really break it down with these two, okay? The isolation. She isolates herself from, her friends in the group or whatever. But again, like I said, if other people are talking about you, you wouldn't really want to hang out with them either. He snuffs her feelings and emotions, borderline demeans her, gives her permission of what to do and things to say. Emotionally abusive. Run, don't walk, Shona. It's very sad watching this whole story because it reminds me of the Harrison and I forget the girl's name. I feel like that was a unisex name. What was her name? Blake? I forget her name, but Harrison and his wife, because it was very clear that Harrison was not a good person for her. However, she was like, but we have so much potential and he's so great and he just, no. When somebody shows you who they are, you believe them. Brad has shown time and time again when he disregards your feelings, he feels like he can bulldoze this relationship. He expects Shona to just conform to his ideologies, his thought processes, his worldview. And no. I really love how the experts were challenging Brad. And he said that he likes the dynamic they have in the sense that he's basically the teacher because Shona just has so much to learn. Brad, I'm even annoyed at myself for praising Brad at the beginning because I thought he was going to be a douchebag type person, but his junket was just so good. It was so redeeming. And now he's just plummeted to the ground for me. Yeah, definitely my least favorite husband of the season for sure. Yeah, it's sad. They had great potential, but it's definitely giving farce. And I don't know why they're faking it. Like, there really is no incentive. You don't know this person from Adam. Like, you can be honest. Love will find you again. It's okay. And even if it doesn't, there's so much life to live. All right. Anyways, as always, please make sure to like this video, subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment down below, and I will see you. Oh, in the next one. Are these intruders? Now I'm confused because online they're introduced as like intruders to infiltrate the couples and to see if they can sway anybody. However, on the show, these are just new couples getting married. So yeah, I'm not sure what the show was doing, but I'm intrigued nonetheless. And I will see you guys in the next one.